Welcome, Bills Mafia. Well, I wanted to start this video by doing like a preview of the Bills and the Jets. Now, some of you might know, and maybe not, might not know, but from what I heard, the Jets game is going to be moved to Saturday on NFL Network. I heard that from Michael Robinson from NFL Network. I don't know if he was talking about the Miami game, which I heard was removed, but I thought he was talking about the Jets game. So please leave your comments and let me know. Because I thought it was that I know one of the games is definitely moved. I thought it was going to be the Jets and the Bills, and I also think it's going to be Miami. Now I could be wrong because I keep looking it up, and that's what I heard when I was watching Steve Tasker with a podcast with Michael Robinson. So please let me know. Now that being said, it's really going to be tough. We got no Von Miller. They brought him in to be the closer. Unfortunately, he's had injury problems in the past. As he gets older. I mean, I look at it like this. We didn't have him last year, and we went pretty far. It would be nice to have him, but I think he's going to be out for the season. Doesn't mean he's not going to be ready for the playoffs. From that's the reports I'm hearing. So that could be a good thing. Wolves, we need him back for the playoffs if we get to the playoffs. Well, it looks like we will. I don't want to sound negative, but I also don't want to sound cocky either. Just keep winning the games you're supposed to win. Beat the Jets. Just win out. Seriously. I mean, they have the capabilities. Just don't turn the ball over. Defense played pretty well against the Patriots, and I actually thought that this is the best Bills coaching job they've ever had. And what I mean by that, because the Patriots did nothing on offense. So the Bills were literally toying with them in the second half. So what they were doing was they didn't mind punting. They wanted to see if they could establish the run. It was almost like a glorified preseason game in the second half. So they wanted to evaluate of what they got. Plus, they didn't want to wear out his players because they do have a tough matchup against the Jets defense. So they should be fresh. They should have a couple extra days of rest, and it's great that they didn't have to wear themselves out because, like Josh Allen says, well, we played pretty good even though we only put up 24 points. You could tell me that he knew that they could have put up a lot more if they wanted to. If they wanted to pad the stats, that would have been the game forward. But that doesn't mean anything because that doesn't win you Super Bowl. So I don't care what the stats are or anything. I care about a nice, solid win, and that was a good team win, good coaching, by not trying to, have them keep throwing it and put up 40-something points. Because I was watching a podcast on from the Patriots people, and they were saying, yeah, the Bills are toying with them. He goes, if I was a Bills fan, I'd be really mad because the Bills could have put up easily 40 on them with no problem. He goes, but the Bills literally had no problem just punting the ball, handing the ball off. One of the guys says they were just toying with him. They were just making fools out of him. So let's keep this going. I'm glad nobody got hurt. I'm glad it was a big win, a division win. Now, no turnovers. Don't get greedy. Defense just play solid. Because the last time we played against Mike White, if you remember last year, that was his worst game of his career. Because I remember the Bills blew him out because he threw like 4 interceptions. I'm not going to say that's going to happen this time. But what I'm saying is, he's had his worst game of his career against the Bills. I remember when Zach Wilson came back from the injury, the game was actually closer. So all I'm saying is, the Bills just got to play some really solid defense, not turn the ball over, and it is at home, and you have a couple of days rest, a couple of days to prepare. So if you ask me, they should win this game. I'm not going to say easily. So I still think 9.5 point favorite is still pretty high, considering the Jets beat them last time, and they were almost a 13-point favorite against the Jets at the Jets. So the Jets are a tough team. So they're going to say, play clean football, don't get cocky, don't get ahead. So that being said, go Bills, run the ball more, no turnovers. And if you like this channel, please hit the subscribe button, please hit the notification, please hit the like button, and please share this video. Go Bills!